We here.
We are here. We made it. We made it on a Monday.
We made it on a Monday. What's going on? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm getting ready to leave for a week to travel the United States of America.
You excited? Like what can you tell us real quick about your travels as a speaker?
Well, I'm going to go do a couple of trainings, and in between, I'm going to go do some family stuff. But I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
Seattle tomorrow to do a training for Amazon AWS. And then I am flying to Oklahoma City for a family reunion of sorts, if you will, for my daughter. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm home for a day, and then I fly to Austin, Texas for another AWS training. So I'm helping some of the internal teams speak and present with more clarity.
Wow. And that seems to be perfect for the segue for what we're talking about today.
I see what you did there, Jamar.
For the unscripted retreat in Denver. Super excited. We only got a couple spots left from the last time we did this.
Yeah.
Did this live. So first of all, I just going back to you traveling all this week. What is life as a speaker? Is it everything that it's cracked up to be?
Everything is cracked up to be more. I think it really depends. I feel like it depends on you as an entrepreneur and what your objectives and your goals are. Because I don't think speaking is for everybody, but I will say that speaking is definitely one of the quickest ways to build trust with an audience, get on stages, share your expertise, and build your credibility. And so I highly encourage people to get on as many stages, whatever form that might be, as possible, especially as an entrepreneur. And those of you who are building your credibility within an organization, I really think it's important to build personal brand and be speaking and volunteering and getting on those panels and doing those firesides. And it's just a matter of building that confidence in your voice and your point of view.
Yeah, it's amazing what a stage can do. I mean, even I tell people, even just doing this live is a stage, right?
It is. It is.
It's totally a stage.
It's definitely a stage
for us to, showcase. And it's amazing. Like if you got a mic in front of you, you just look smart, right? You just you look like you know.
Let's do it. Let's do a demo. Are you ready? Look at how smart I look.
How do you want to hear from her?
Oh my
God. How do you want to hear from her?
I'm a big fan of show don't tell, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta take you a lot more seriously with the mic in front.
I know. I know. And then there's those people who will nerd out on if this mic itself, I don't even remember what I have anymore.
It don't matter.
My blue.
It don't matter. Blue, red, pink. It don't matter.
$100, $5,000. Just get a mic in front of you and start speaking.
Get a mic in front of you, so because it positions you as the authority when you're on stages like this, especially in person. That authority level just goes up, like because everybody immediately is like you when you're podcasting, when you're doing a live, when you're speaking in front of an audience. Everybody is like they had to do something to get up there, right? Somebody said that this person is deemed worthy to get in front of the mic, or I mean, at least, visually, immediately. That's why it's so much authority building. The more you can speak, the more you can get in front of an audience, as it helps build your thought leadership, because people are like, hey, somebody else said and co-sign that person to be, to have that platform, to have that space, to have that time to be able to articulate their ideas to an audience in a confident way. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing in Denver. And it's just going to be so good. It's just going to be so good. So can you break us down real quick of just a fast snapshot of what this retreat experience is going to be for the 20 individuals we have coming?
Well, I first want to say that people are going to be super lucky to be able to work with you because, and hello, Felipe, it's good to see you. People
Felipe!
to work with you, Jamar, is going to be fantastic because you're so brilliant at helping people build their personal brands. And we're specifically looking to help build people their personal brands and their personal speaking brand. And so there's many moving parts when it comes to that, and it can feel really overwhelming. And so we're hoping that we're going to simplify that process for you. So yeah, we're going to be up on our feet a lot. I love getting people comfortably uncomfortable. I feel like that's a great way. It's going to build some trust with your audience. It's going to build trust amongst the group that you're coming with. And it's going to help you become a more confident speaker. So if you're someone who's like a little hesitant, let's build that muscle a little bit, get comfortably uncomfortable, because when you're uncomfortable, that's when growth happens. And so, you know, my background, it's in improv, it's in acting. And so I take all of those things that I have learned over I'm going to say like 3 decades of doing the work to really help you own the space, own your voice, own the physicality that you embody. And it's all going to culminate to you being on stage. And so you get to do a 3-minute, I'm calling them lightning talks, but it's like a recipe. I give you the ingredients. I'm going to do things that will purposefully get you outside of your comfort zone to better engage with your audience. Because I believe now that, especially with all the noise, that if you're going to be getting yourself up on a stage, you better be unforgettable.
Yes, you better be unforgivable. I mean, it's even for people that have spoken on a few stages, like even for myself, like there's always things that I can perfect and get better and show up more authentically myself, my presence, my confidence, how I deliver something, the tonality, the delivery of it. There's always little things that you can tweak and adjust to get better and better. I was just talking with somebody today that I was like, there are certain speakers I see on stage. I'm like, man, if I could just get like 2% of whatever they got, I know I want to deliver it just like that, but I know I'm not. Like, you got to be yourself though. And so it's about carving your own lane and figuring out and getting more confident in that space to be able to show up and be able to gravitate and capture that audience. There's always little tweaks. And so I'm so excited. We're going to be able to like really drill down and like learn what people's messages are and their story and how to show up more confident, how to really get out of that comfort zone and show up and just start crushing stages after this. So you're not only going to learn how to show up on stage, you're going to learn how to get more speaking opportunities, how to get connected. So I'm super excited. Kevin, yes, we are excited for this out here. Can we bring up Kevin? I don't know if I can click on this and bring up his message in the stream.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not fancy like that. But look, yes,
there we go.
am.
Yeah.
I'm fancy. And we also have Cheyenne here too, who's also coming. Yes, can't wait for Denver. And the thing so Denver has a huge place in my heart because I lived there for several years. I grew up in Fort Collins, Colorado, which is an hour north of Denver. I've left, I've gone back, I've all the things, but I've been in New York for the last 7 years. So I'm really excited to go back and also just reconnect with that community. I think it's going to be a blast. We're doing it at the Savoy, which is this beautiful performance hall. They also have a lot of other events that they host there. And we're going to be staying at the Magnolia Hotel in downtown Denver. So there's going to be a lot of things that we get to do in community as well. We have a couple of great dinners planned. One of them is sponsored by Brave Healer Publishers Productions, and that's a publishing company that I've worked with before. It's Laura DeFranco. She's fantastic, and she does a lot of collaborations. She works with a lot of entrepreneurs, and she helps people really launch their books and do it in a really mindful way that's going to get results, which is great. And then we have Jada, who is my bookkeeper, who's also sponsoring. So there's like, we have this like amazing community of people that are really lifting up this event. We have a secret event that we're going to do with all of the participants. So I'm excited about that as well, because that event, is another form of storytelling. Because what we're doing is we're all storytellers. And so I want to introduce people to as many different forms of storytelling as possible, because I do believe that you have opportunities to find your unique edge as a speaker, because that is what's going to separate you from others.
Yeah, 100%. What's going on, Gabriel? Welcome in. Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. I just want to also make sure that people know that, like, so we got five tickets left.
Yep.
So definitely shoot us a message. We'll shoot you the info to come out to this retreat. We're having 20 really lasered driven entrepreneurs or public speakers, leaders that want to grow their speaking career. But the biggest thing about this event is that you get to speak in front of a live audience
Yes, you
at
do.
the end
Yes,
of
you do.
the
Oh,
retreat.
and it's gonna be recorded. We have Danny Bristol, who is a highly sought after photographer, videographer here in New York City. He's coming with me. He's gonna be shooting footage all week long. He's gonna be also shooting video of your talk. So you'll walk away with that, because having that reel is really important as well as a speaker, so that people can see you in action.
Yes. So it's going to be, you're going to get your stuff captured, be in front of a live audience on stage. So you're taking all that we're learning, crafting, tweaking, enhancing, and you'll be able to present it in a lightning talk at the end.
Yeah.
To actually put it into application. This isn't just like, oh, we're going to talk about this and good luck. No, 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 no. Just know that everything we're talking about, get ready. It's going to be like America's Got Talent. You better go out there and show off, because
And we have Nick,
really
yes,
doing it.
and we have Nick Dillon coming, who is
Oh my
amazing.
God,
Has worked with
Nick.
you so much. Nick is fantastic. He's going to be doing some mindset coaching for us, because
The
it all starts with the mindset.
all starts with the mindset, the believe coach, he's absolutely amazing. He basically goes wherever I go. He just is incredible on it's how he breaks down belief, because it all starts there. Like, if you don't believe that you're going to show up and crush it on a stage, and for people to really take in and believe what you're saying, well, then, you got to start with the belief within yourself first. It always starts with you first, and then it goes into others. And so he's going to be great to tap into during this retreat. And the audience size, we're looking at least what, 60 to 80 people. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah,
Audience
around there.
size.
Yeah, we're gonna get some people in those seats.
It's funny because I even think if we're at 60ish, I feel like I'm gonna go outside and be like, yo, come on in. Trust me, you want to be here. No, I mean, that's a last case scenario. But what I'm saying is, because guys, we got press releases, we got stuff that's going out in Denver, attracting other entrepreneurs, other businesses to come in the room. So after you do your talk, we're gonna have a social. You'll be able to connect with everybody. People get to meet the speakers.
Yeah.
It's like we're telling you, we're putting it in real application. So that's what makes these experiences different than maybe what you're used to, of just going and learning and learning and learning, and then you go off to go do it. No, you're really doing it, building connections, and you're learning how to build your business. Cheyenne said, I didn't know that part. Well, guess what? Guess what?
Cheyenne, we got you. We got you.
Gabriel said, yeah, a lot of it is not what you say, but how you say it. Yeah, I mean, it's both. I mean, what you say has gotta align and gotta matter. But how you say it affects feeling, it affects emotion, it affects how where it's gonna hit you. Somebody could say the most stupidest thing and it'll hit you different depending on how you say it. If I say I like apples, but if I say I like apples, you know what I'm saying? Like, it hits you different. It hits the way they taste, man. The juicy, crunchy, and just the essence of an apple could change your life, man.
It right now,
you're like, dude, I want an apple.
I want an apple.
But if you just say, I like apples, it doesn't.
I like apples.
Doesn't hit the same.
No.
So yes, Gabriel, it's all about delivery. 100% right. So everybody that's going and attending, yes, Kevin, you guys got this. In the chat, if you're attending, please put in the chat why you stepped into the spotlight. Why did you want to do this retreat? I would love to hear, and for everybody else to hear. We're live streaming on Instagram, YouTube, all these different places. So I would love for everybody else too to see kind of what made you want to go to this experience? Um, Meredith, so as they're typing that, after the retreat, so like let's say,
Yeah.
everything goes absolutely incredible, because we know it is. We know,
Yeah.
that's it's
Be
gonna
fun.
go
Ooh, it's
fantastic.
gonna be fun.
What's how can we apply what we're learning, what we're doing into the next phase of our business or our speaking career, or how we're showing up in front of an audience, or how we're showing up in front of our team? Um, how could, like, what are some applications? How can we start applying certain things that we're learning?
Well, I would say the first thing is, first of all, we're going to give you some applicable tools. So while you're at the retreat, we're going to give you tools for like what is the next step that you can take to start getting on more stages? What are the things that you're going to need to have in place in order to be seen by event planners? So we'll be able to help you get really clear about what your roadmap is going to be, because I know that the people who are coming, there's like individual goals, right? Some people want to get on the bigger stages. Some people just want to use it more as a sales tool. Some people are terrified of just doing social media, might want to just be more comfortable getting on these on these stages on social media or podcasts, perhaps. So for me, it's about figuring that out, and then knowing that Jamar and I are both here too, who have communities that will continue to help you move forward. To me, it's my goal as an entrepreneur and as a business owner is to get as many people possible using their voices and sharing their story. And if I have not reached that goal with you yet, I am not doing my job. So if
Mm.
you work with me, that is what we're doing together. I am going to make sure you get seen and you get heard, because I do believe that when we can tell our stories from that vulnerable place, and we are well practiced and we're able to truly connect with our audience, we have an opportunity to change lives.
And my mission is, I need everybody to change their circle, to change their life. It's that simple. The more circles you're able to get into in the areas of things you want to learn about, where places you want to grow in, the more magic that can happen.
Yeah.
It'll grow you as a person, but also you as a business. So that's why me and Meredith's, missions are so aligned, with what we want to do. So we have those. We're just creating the space. You got to show up and grab a ticket, And speaking of grabbing a ticket, so Cheyenne already grabbed a ticket, and so she's saying, I want to take my impact to another level and get out of my comfort zone. Whoo!
I love
I
it.
mean, so do a lot of people do. A
Yeah.
lot of people do. They want it. They know they have a gift. They know they have a talent. They know they have something more to give to the world. And now it's about what's the best application to do so, and get out of your own way. That's
Yeah.
basically what she's saying, right?
Yeah. Yeah, to get out of your own way. I love it. So if you're watching on Instagram right now and you want to know more about the retreat, you can check out my link tree. There's information about the retreat in there, and there's also a link if you happen to live in Colorado to come see the show on October 18th. It is free, but we're asking for donations to go towards Colorado's Gathering Place, which is helping the homeless and people in need, people who are
Mhm.
unhoused. So if you are in Colorado and you want to come, please join us. And if you want a ticket, you better grab it, because we only got 5 left.
We only got 5
And
spots left,
and it's
guys.
the end of the month, which means that in September, the ticket price does go up. So now would be the best time to grab that ticket if you're going to go. And Jamara and I are really easy peasy lemon squeezy when it comes to, if you need to make payments, you just talk to us about that and we will help you out.
But you guys got to commit, though. That's the one thing, man. We
Truth.
need commitment, right? We need
Yep.
commitment. Look, like I said, we're creating the spaces. Look, we've already collectively, like, we've already grown our socials. We've already, Meredith's talking about, she's speaking for Amazon, AWS, been featured on billboards in Times Square. We've hosted amazing events already, connecting with business moguls, influencers. Like, we're already plugged, right? We want to help you get plugged in. Okay. So we're creating the spaces for you guys to excel. Just like Cheyenne said, like taking her impact and growing and getting out of her own way and getting out of that comfort zone. We're creating those spaces for you. You got to commit though to show up, because you got to change your circle. Like if you're just constantly kind of like, man, I'm kind of in the same space, dealing with the same people, the same opportunities, or there's not enough opportunity. This is how you get in the door and you accelerate that.
Yeah.
Is by getting into these spaces, getting into these experiences. Because to be honest, me and Meredith do the same thing. If we want to get into a space, if we want to learn and grow, we're getting plugged in. We're taking that leap. We are committing to making that decision to accelerate all of our growth. So that's why we're doing this. We create this space, but you guys got to show up.
I will say, Jamar, every time I have invested in myself, and sometimes those investments felt pretty scary, but I figured it out. I've never regretted it. Ever, because it has always elevated me in some way, or I've met that one person that I was supposed to meet.
Yeah.
So I just encourage people, if you have been kind of swimming in the same circle for a while and you're not seeing any growth, I'm strongly encouraging you, come join Jamar and myself. But if you're going to take anything from this, what is your next circle? What is it?
What is it? Like and how long you going to wait for you to get into your next circle? That's the other question. Like some people like, man, like they're just talking all day about their, like, man, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. When are you going to do it?
You just got to do it.
You just got to do it.
It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be messy and it's going to be scary.
It's like having a baby. Like it's never a good time. It's never a good time to have a baby. There isn't. I don't care if you're rich. Because if you're rich, you're busy as all could be, right? So it's still not a good time to have a baby.
Never a good time.
But people don't go back saying, "Oh my God, that baby was the worst decision of my life." No, you learn to make it work.
You figure it out, as they say.
Great analogy, right?
Great analogy, Jamar. Great analogy.
That's why I ain't got no kids yet.
That's why
I'm kidless. It's like, but I gotta just jump in.
I love you're like, I have no kids, but I think this is a really great analogy to make right now.
Man, I can't help it but just be myself. That's it.
You know what? You just have to take leaps of faith. I think the bottom line is leaps of faith. I mean, I moved my whole family into an RV in 2017. Who does that? I'm like, all right, let's take a leap of faith. We're going to get in an RV, the dog, the cat, the 6-year-old, my husband and I, and we're going to drive around the country and live in Mexico. Doesn't that sound like a great idea, everybody? But if we hadn't done that, I would have not moved to New York, which was the next thing everyone in my life was like, "You're what? You're in New York? It's so expensive there. How are you going to get by?" And it's been the best decision in my entire life. So
there's always
have to take leaps of faith.
You gotta take the leap. So if you're, and especially for the people, we're talking to people that are like very risk averse, where they just don't want to take. They don't want to take any kind of like risk. They don't want to take any kind of like, oh, it could get rocky. Like there's a balance to it. You definitely don't want to always take risks of like everything in your life, because it could end up very bad. But what I'm saying is that, but if you're that other person where you don't like to take risks, you do need some level of risk to get from where you're at to get to the next level. Every single successful person has taken some level of risk, right? Extreme or not extreme, but some level of risk to get to where they're at today. And sometimes that risk is literally like shoved in their face where they don't have an option. Like, let's say you get laid off and like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Next thing you know, they launch a business and then they grow it. Or they take some level of risk of an investment or time, or hey, I'm going to open this. I'm going to partner with this person. I'm going to do this. And there's a level of risk that goes into it. And there's a payoff on the other side, but you got to be willing to take the risk. So, wait, Gabriel said that he likes the baby reference. I'm taking a leap of faith, joining Identity. Let's go. Let's
Yes,
go.
you are.
Super, super
Well,
excited.
I want to add one more thing to that risk piece, which is that you can take risk in community. Like there's people who will be there to lift you up and support you. And I think too, that's that circle you talk about. Like when you know you have that support group, taking that leap of faith can be easier.
Yeah, the circle is just so important. Like I was just talking with the lady today, and she's doing all the right things, but she's like, I need accountability though. That's like the
Yeah.
one thing that I need is accountability because yeah, we get shiny object syndrome. We just start looking at
All
things.
entrepreneurs, I would say almost all entrepreneurs, like, what? Oh, I wake up with 5 ideas every morning. I mean, you should see my chat GPT. It's like, I don't.
Oh my God, you're working that thing to the bone, man.
I'm working that thing to the bone. All of a sudden, I'm like, I feel like I need to be around people. Like, and now I'm just getting sucked into a wormhole with all of my ideas. And I've given them away to the AI.
Yeah.
So the accountability piece in actual human beings is very helpful.
Yes, yes, the accountability. People need accountability in a community to help grow them and
Yeah.
propel them where they're going. But like-minded individuals that have I like to surround myself around people that have a give first mentality. They love to
Yeah.
give. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
at our
Mhm.
last retreat in Milwaukee, literally we were in a circle on the last day and it turned into like, hey, one ask, one give. I thought that was awesome. It was not
Yeah.
planned. And literally people are like, hey, I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna give this. And it's like, yo, what kind of so I've been in a lot of different business groups. That don't happen. That doesn't happen where people are literally giving, 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 giving.
It's pretty cool.
Usually it's take, 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 like give me leads, give me leads. Um, it's like, and
I wonder
so
how
this,
those people are doing.
I want, I've gotten out of those groups, but the cool thing is that you're in a space that everybody is trying to learn these elements, and they may have to be at different levels, but they're learning these different things. So you have people you can bounce ideas off of,
Yeah.
talk with. Me and Meredith are there as guiding and facilitators, but the people in the room that decided to place a bet on themselves, you can learn from them as well, which is
Oh my gosh, we have brilliant people
incredible.
coming. Yeah, we have brilliant people coming. I'm just so excited for everyone to learn from each other, be in that community. I'm just excited. That we're gathering for the first gathering is going to be the Magnolia, and we're going to have dinner there. And I cannot wait to see everybody just gathering in the same space together. That's going
I
to be
know.
just so incredible. Yeah.
It's magical. It's absolutely magical. So get your ticket. It's only $500 to put a deposit down,
Yep.
right?
That secures
So
your
I'm
spot.
just saying that now because look, guys, this is in October, so you guys got to make a decision.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and I will say this in all seriousness, they do need to make a decision because we're asking you to come up with a topic for your talk. And we want to make sure that you are clear about what you're going to be speaking on and that you have some sort of an outline before you get to the retreat. And so we're going to have a couple virtual gatherings as well prior to the retreat to make sure that you feel secure going in and that we can be at the ready so that you show up as your best self.
yeah, so you guys got to get locked in, right?
Yeah.
If you need to talk to one of us, shoot us a message.
Yes.
If you need a push, because some people need a push in the right direction, or if you have some particular question for yourself, just go ahead and shoot us a message. Really anywhere that we're streaming, but definitely on probably LinkedIn or Instagram is probably the best places. Shoot us a message, and I also, who else is watching here? So somebody, I know Cheyenne gave us a reason why she's going. Kevin, if you want to drop a reason why you're going, and then what's in the chat, if you're watching this right now, what's one thing that's holding you back from growing, stepping into your presence, your confidence on stage, or growing your personal brand? What do you feel like is one thing that's holding you back right now? Because I like to just kind of get a temperature check, and what's gonna stop you from, what do you feel like is stopping you from growing in that area? And then what the day, it's a 4-day retreat technically.
Yeah, I mean, there's arrival day is one of the days, and then we have 2 full days together.
Yeah. Yeah.
2
So
full days
arrival
together.
day,
Mhm.
and we got a kind of a send off, and then 2 full days of absolute craziness
Yes, it's
because
gonna be we are like we looked at the schedule last week, and I was like, "We're gonna be working them.
oh
We're gonna
man,
be
it's gonna be
working
a
them."
lot of work,
And
but
there's
it's gonna be good.
and you're gonna have so much amazing content. We're also gonna send you out so you can start creating your own content in smaller groups. We're gonna have prompts for you. It's gonna be a really fantastic container for you to just feel like safe to creatively explore.
Yes.
And I feel like that's a lot of it too, is just exploring your own creativity and how you want to show up in the world around in that area. So we're excited about that piece of it. You're gonna have lots of content to go home with so that you can use in your own social media on your own social media platforms.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you're curious, let us know. I'll put the link here. I know we're streaming LinkedIn, we're streaming YouTube, and we're streaming in Instagram. I'll put the link for the retreat in all the comments. You can find it on my link tree if you're in Instagram on Instagram right now. And then feel free to DM us, please, because we're happy to set up a call with you if you have any questions or concerns.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we create the space for you guys. So you guys got to show up. You got to show up. Oh, hold on. Let's pin Kevin's comment. Just came in. I want to help others improve and grow. To do that, I need to be able to connect and communicate my message more effectively. 100%.
Beautiful. Awesome. Kevin, I'm excited. I'm excited to meet you in real life. Uh,
In real
yeah,
life.
in real life.
Crazy.
I know. Yeah, IRL, that was never a thing until the pandemic. IRL, man.
Yes. Yes. So it's gonna be incredible. And Kevin, you're gonna do just that with this event. And even people that are going, feel free to, let us know who else in your circle that needs to go to this, to this event, or even just get connected within our community. I operate on the principle that good people know good people. So if you guys are going to this, let us know who else should be in the room. Hold on, Cheyenne said something. Playing small. Oh, been playing small. Probably fear of success, fear of people thinking I am too full of myself. I was taught not to brag or have pride or have pride in myself. I'm ready to play it all out. Nice.
I love it.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of our upbringing affects a lot of what we do, and that fear and negative self-talk unfortunately controls a lot of people's all their actions.
Yeah.
And we beat up ourselves more than anybody could
Oh
ever beat us
gosh,
up.
those way and I will say I know Cheyenne, and I know she's got some big fire inside. So I'm very excited to
Mm,
have her here. Very excited.
incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. You're doing the right thing. You're stepping into your purpose, which is absolutely incredible. So one last time, everybody, I've been dropping the link in on my streams here and all the places as we've been doing this. So if you guys want to check it out, shoot us a DM if that's easier for you guys. Just DM the word Denver to us, so that way we know like, hey, where you found us, what's going on. If you guys got a question, shoot it over to either myself or Meredith. And yeah, super excited to see everybody in Denver in IRL.
IRL.
It's
I
gonna
love
be
it.
exciting.
And
It's gonna be
Jamar, I
exciting.
am just so excited to collaborate with you on this. It's
Yeah.
it's been so easy so far. We have so much fun together, and I'm just really excited to bring our energies, combined
Oh
energies
yeah.
into space.
You as well. You as well. It's been. I mean, you're like a ray of sunshine every time we get to talk. I'm like the energy. I'm just soaking it up. It's
Yay!
like
Go.
let's go.
Let's do
Let's
it.
go. Now we just got to bring it home. which
Yes.
which
Yes.
it always gets a little stressful right before, but it always works out.
It
That's what I've
always works
learned. It
out.
always gets a little tense, and then it's like, oh man, oh, it's working. It's working, people. And then you start hearing all the feedback, and that's what energizes me is really that feedback and people's lives being changed, people changing their
Yeah.
circle, and stepping into their purpose.
Yeah. Oh, well, I can't wait. This has been fun having this conversation with you. Thank you all for who came, supported, put your comments in the chat there. Yeah, reach out to us, DM us. Denver, is that what you said? Denver?
Denver, yeah. DM,
Denver.
just make it simple. The word Denver, just DM us the word Denver. Oh, I'm just making sure nobody else commented out here. So DM us the word Denver, and we'll shoot you the link right away, and then just see on how we can get you there. We got 5 spots left, guys.
Just 5.
5 spots left. So please shoot us a message. And also I got we got a couple people also in queue deciding if they can just make the travels work. So definitely you guys gotta commit and shoot us a message.
Awesome. All right, my friends, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.